Motivation's a liar. It shows up when it wants. It disappears when things get hard. It makes you feel good, but it doesn't make you consistent. Now, discipline, to me, that's different. Discipline is the real life hack. It's what gets you results when motivation goes missing. In this video, I'm breaking down why discipline is the foundation of success in every area of your life. Your business, your finances, your fitness, your relationship, all of it hinges on discipline. So let's talk. Let's talk about how to develop it, how to protect it, and how to use it to unlock your untapped potential. Stick around. What's going on, fam? Have you ever listened to Kobe Bryant? Have you ever listened to one of his messages? What about Eric Thomas, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Mel Robbins, Inky Johnson? I've listened to all of these and many others. And honestly, they motivate me. They motivate you and I to do more. However, when they motivate you and I, it's because they're hitting some type of emotional nerve on the inside of our spirits. You see, emotions fade. So how do I get the results that they have when my ever-changing emotional state is constantly going and changing? Well, you have to understand that motivation is emotional. Now, discipline's a little different. Discipline is intentional. Motivation says, I feel like it today. Discipline says, I show up anyways. So these ones, they're different things in their careers, but they're also motivational speakers, or they use emotion to deliver a message. However, they were and are disciplined as individuals. The reason most people stay stuck is because they keep waiting to feel like it, instead of building habits that get it done no matter what. Discipline, it's not about being robotic. It's about being reliable to yourself. For example, you might feel motivated to work out, especially after you've watched one of those hype videos. Maybe some you watched on YouTube. It's got you motivated to work out. But what happens when it's cold outside? What happens when you're tired? Maybe you got a packed schedule. Maybe you work 14 hours a day. Discipline says, I made a decision, and because I made that decision, I'm going to honor it. The difference between those who get results and those who make excuses is discipline. The ones that make excuses and the ones that get results, the difference is only discipline. Think about it. Everything you admire about others, it's all been built on discipline. I'm sure many of you have heard the stories of Kobe Bryant practicing when no one was in the gym, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, these different ones. Athletes show up to train when no one's watching them. Successful entrepreneurs, they stay consistent with their vision through setbacks. Look at Donald Trump. How many times has he gone through bankruptcy? Debt-free individuals, they stuck to a plan and said no when it was hard. You see, discipline is freedom. It frees you from discipline frees you from regret. It frees you from chaos. Discipline, it frees you from inconsistency. I have a quote. There was a quote I heard about discipline. It goes, discipline is choosing. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Are you willing to choose between what you want now and what you want the most? When you build discipline, you're building something more than discipline. You're building power. When you lack discipline, life runs you instead of you running your life. So I want to make this practical as possible for you. I want to make this discipline building nature or habit as practical as possible. So here's how you actually build discipline in your life. First, you want to start out with one non-negotiable. Just one. A single non-negotiable. Pick one thing that you will do every single day with no exceptions. No exceptions, no excuses. Maybe for you, it's waking up at 6 a.m. For someone else, it may be a 20-minute walk. Maybe you're an introvert. If you're an introvert, maybe for you, it could be 10 minutes worth of journaling every day. Maybe you're somebody who has horrible spending habits. So your non-negotiable is going to be no spending outside of my budget. Then what you want to do is you want to set a clear standard. Don't say, I'll try. Say, I'm going to do this. Clarity kills confusion. So make your actions binary. Either you did it or you didn't. It's one or the other. You did it or you didn't. The next thing you want to do is you want to track it. What gets tracked gets repeated. Use a habit tracker. Journal, put it on a calendar. Just don't break the chain. Next, you want to remove the option to quit. Tell someone what you're doing. Get others involved. The reason why you want to do this is because you want to invite accountability. You want to make it public, because when you make it public, you remove access to distractions. You're basically locking in. I say this one all the time. The next thing you want to do is you want to celebrate consistency. Make sure you celebrate. Celebrate consistency, not perfection. It's not about never messing up, because I can promise you, you're going to mess up. You're going to slip. You're going to fall. But it's about getting back on track as fast as possible. You miss one day? Cool. It's fine. Just don't miss two. When you miss the day, you know you missed the day. That night you may remember, oh shoot, I forgot to do this. All right, the next day, I'm not missing a second day in a row. I'm not going to miss another day this week. I'm not missing another day this month. Because that's what discipline does. I can tell you, to me, this is how discipline changes everything. Discipline has changed everything, and it can change everything in your finances. When discipline changes everything in your finances, budgeting becomes second nature for you. Impulse buying, it gets replaced by intentional saving. Nah, I ain't gonna spend this money. I got a plan. I'm locked in. I'm trying to be debt free. I'm trying to buy a home. I'm trying to build my future. I'm trying to start this business. Discipline helps you to gain peace of mind, not just money. And peace of mind is needed. Discipline also helps you in your health. You eat with awareness. You don't just eat any type of bull crap. You don't just put any old thing in your body. In the Bible, you hear about your body as a temple. It's even stuff you eat. You move daily. You work out. You get your steps in. You sleep on time. You literally going to sleep on time is a big deal. You hydrate your body because you respect your body. Discipline also helps you in your business or your career. You stop waiting to feel creative, and you show up and you actually create. You're actually showing up and you're creating. You're building something. You're establishing something. You know what discipline does? Discipline helps you to follow through and finish deadlines on time. You finally become known as somebody who's dependable, and dependable people, they rise. Discipline helps you to show up in your relationship. You actively listen when you're disciplined. You actually show up with integrity. You're willing to have hard conversations because you care enough to be honest. What discipline helps you to do, discipline makes you and helps you to be trustworthy. Helps you to be trustworthy to others and to yourself. Because that's all you can be. Discipline isn't going to trick you. Discipline isn't going to deceive you. Discipline allows you to be trustworthy. You got to understand, motivation is going to fade. Motivation fades away. However, discipline builds legacy. And if you want to level up, then you got to stop waiting for the mood to start moving with purpose. You don't need to feel inspired every day. You need to follow through every day. You need to make it happen every day. You need to put action in play every day. If you do that, that's actually how you're going to win. You want to really win in life? Then start following through. That's how you win every day. That's how you win at this thing called life. That's how you become successful. So if this message hit home for you, I want you to do me a favor. Drop a comment below that it's discipline over motivation. Discipline over motivation is what we're on this year. And then what I want you to do is, I want you to subscribe to the channel. Because if you're willing to drop the comment, if you're willing to stay this long, then I know I had to light a fire under you. I know you got to be inspired. I know you got to want more. I know you got to see more for yourself in your future. But in order to get more, you got to stop just trying to find things and join communities, being around people that's just going to motivate you. You got to find an accountability partner, accountability community, accountability channel, like Untapped Potential, that's going to hold your feet to the fire. That's going to make you motivated, or not motivated. That's going to make you disciplined. Yeah, we're going to motivate you, but we're going to make sure you disciplined. We're going to provide you with the tools, and we're going to equip you to make sure that you can move forward in your future. So definitely lock in with us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Definitely make sure you hit that like button, because it definitely goes a long way and we really appreciate it. Here at Untapped Potential, we're trying to teach you how to lead yourself, how to build consistent habits, and how to become everything basically that you're designed to be. So like we always say, let's grow, let's win, let's stay locked in. And the best thing about it, let's do it together. Later.